If you have a full-time job or a part-time job and you want to start getting results in your business, the most important thing you need to know is that to start seeing results in your business while you have a job, you need to completely detach yourself from the financial aspect. Otherwise, you'll start to get frustrated because spending 8 hours somewhere you don't want to be and constantly thinking about the financial side of your business will lead to frustration and a negative mental state where you're gonna think negatively. So, the first thing is to forget about the money, forget about starting to see results, even though you will get them. But first, start by forgetting about the results and start being your best version of yourself. I want to share with you a couple of steps that I want you to apply because it has helped me to lead the way in quitting my employment. The first step is the 2-for-1 rule. You have to make the most out of your downtime. On your way to work, start listening to a podcast about self development or a free mentorship. If you work a remote job or you're on your desk, you need to develop yourself by listening to podcasts from people that have made it and are sharing free information on how to be successful. If your job allows it, you need to do it. Don't think twice. While you're eating dinner and instead of watching TV or scrolling on social media and brain rotting, listen to a podcast. Your hours of education outside of your work schedule need to be done during the downtime of your life. So it's very important that you understand that you need to apply what you learn, not just intake all of this information. Because the problem isn't information, it's application. So you need to apply all the information you're acquiring in a podcast or from your mentors. You have to take it and apply it as much as possible during the day. And in your downtime, like when you're in the shower or you're eating or at the gym, educate yourself as much as possible because what you're going to do is have your free time to take action because what creates movement is action, and what creates movement is what makes you feel good and will bring results. So, compressing time, especially downtime, is very important. Also, when you're at work, don't fill yourself with bad energy. Whatever job you have, there's always going to be very negative people who are vibrating at a low frequency. People will talk badly behind your back and criticize you. People who speak rudely to you, but you need to put yourself on a higher plane. You have to reach a higher level of consciousness because if you're carrying a bad energy during work hours and then you get home and start doing something to execute, I can tell you right now, your business won't be effective. The actions you take won't be effective because you're loading your entire consciousness, all your energy with negative vibes. And you're going to bring that to your business. Whether you like it or not, you need to learn how to create a dome around you so anything that happens outside of you just passes by. It can't affect you internally. Your internal dialogue is the most important thing. It's the most important part of your day-to-day at your job. Because if your boss yells at you or your manager breaks their temper with you, they tell you you're worthless. If you let all of this affect your inner world, it's going to affect your business. That's why everything they tell you, take it as a lie. Don't take anything personally, neither the good nor the bad, because not a single person at your job is where you want to be in the future. You can't listen to any advice or criticism because they are people who haven't achieved anything in their life. And you're in a situation you want to escape. So don't listen to anything they say. Only worry about your internal framework being well and continuously rising to its maximum frequency level. The best way to do this is by being the best at your job. Even if they make you work overtime or give you more hours, they're going to give you all the work because they know you always work. Just work. You have to be the best version of yourself. You have to be the best worker in that company. He will go from being disgusted with your job and wanting to leave in a super negative energy to being the best, the one who doesn't fail, the one who cares the most. And he creates that dull effect and nothing affects him, but he's the best. Then you get home to your business and you absolutely crush it. Every action you take will make you feel so aligned because if you're being the best in a place that isn't even yours, that belongs to someone else, in another boss that you may not even like, think about what you're going to do in your own business, how you're going to face all the problems that come your way, how you are going to crush it to another level because you're in absolute alignment. So become the best worker and forget about all the negatives about your job. Be the one who never fails. Become the best to enter a state of inner fulfillment because that's the most important thing, your feelings. Another thing for people who are creating a personal brand, you'll have to document everything. You have to show everything to the world. I show when I'm getting in my truck and heading off to the job site. I show the process of installing a roof. I show how miserable I am, but I am the best roofer around in my city and I don't complain. If you're creating a personal brand, you need to show the world the reality because people connect with stories. People connect with your real life. Don't believe me? Check out my Instagram, Alex Panucci 96, and you can see it in my stories and posts. I've been trying to start my own business for many years, and I'm 29 years old. And all these years, I never paid attention to these things. I always chase the money. And if you want to have results in your entrepreneurship while you work, forget about the results. First, do everything I'm telling you. Become your best version. Be the best at your job. Because during all these years, I was getting burnt out. I didn't want to work. The fewer hours, the better. Always trying to do the bare minimum. And therefore, I received the minimum. So change your mindset. You need to become the best worker, the best version of yourself, so you can achieve your entrepreneurial goals and learn to execute. And combine that with what I'm telling you about executing and compressing downtime to educate yourself. You will crush it, I promise. And the most important thing, it's priorities. You have to have priorities in your day. Whatever is hardest for you to do it first thing in the morning. That's when you have the most energy and you can tackle the most complicated tasks. The easiest things to do, you have to do it later in the day because your energy levels will be much higher at the beginning of the day than in the middle of the day. When the day is ending, when it's getting late. So wake up early. Habits are super important. If your job allows it, wake up early. Look for another job if you have to, because if you're the best version of yourself and have good habits, you don't lie and tell the truth, you don't lose your temper, and you have good intentions, you will get another job in a matter of days. Most people that work in the hospitality industry, they will have it the hardest. So have good habits, because it's no use that you start your own business and have to work 8 hours and you want to achieve results and escape your employment, because I want to escape the system and make money with my coaching business. But if you're out partying, drinking alcohol, don't take care of yourself, you procrastinate and tell lies, you're not going to make it. But if you stop doing all of that and you're the best version of yourself, you wake up at 5 a.m., you train your body and your mind, you eat healthy, you don't break character, and watch your words, you serve the world, you change your internal framework, you will be able to achieve everything you've ever wanted. So the most important thing is that you take care of your habits and have your priorities very clear. Lastly, something you have to keep in mind in the process of starting to see results. I am being able to quit your job is you have to focus truly on the things that are important. When I record this, when I'm thinking about the idea for this video, I don't have my phone in my hand. I put it in airplane mode and I am focused on the most important thing, which is to record the video. You'll see how your productivity is going to explode and go to another level. Literally, put your phone in airplane mode and walk around your house for 30 minutes thinking. You will be amazed at the productivity that will give you. It's all about focusing on what's most important. So focus and leave everything else. The few hours you spend on your phone, the better, unless it's to document things or to work on your business. Focus on one thing and eliminate all the distractions. If you want to escape the system and be able to quit your job with earning the same money you're earning at your job and start getting results, you shouldn't add more things to your life. You should subtract. I know you spend a lot of time with your phone, and that's a quick dopamine rush. You eliminate it. You eliminate meeting up with your friends and going out. You will eliminate waking up late and eating junk food. If you eliminate all of this, you will see how in months you will start getting results. You need to have faith in the law of compound effect, which is the typical graph that goes like this and suddenly takes off. You're going to start taking action now, and weeks and months go by and you don't see results, but you have to keep going. Align yourself with good habits, be your best version, and don't fail your word. When you follow this path, suddenly you'll see how it starts to arrive, and you'll think it's crazy, but don't focus on the money. You need to act as if you're already in that financial position. So apply everything I told you, because that's what successful people have done and what I'm doing to be able to match or surpass the salary that you earn in your employment and be your own boss. When I didn't have money to invest in mentors, I was always gaining knowledge from free resources like YouTube or Spotify. If you have questions or need help, send me a DM on Instagram and I will assist you one-on-one for free before my coaching takes off. Please like and subscribe so more people can see this message and I can help them.